Hi, I'm Cale Jausel at Greenville College as a member of the Greenville College bass fishing team. I came to talk to you today about some of our plans as a team, some of my individual plans, talk about our sponsors, and I might answer a few quirky questions at the end of this video. First, for the plans for our team, we are fishing 6 or 7 events this year. First on the list for this semester is March 10th. We go to Kentucky Lake for the Cabela's Big Bass Bash. After that tournament, we plan on fishing the Lake of the Ozarks Regional to try to qualify for the national championship. And we have a kid that lives on the lake, so hopefully we can find us some fish and really get after them. My plans for the team, I'm fishing 2 events this year. Hopefully both Big Bass Bash and the regional to qualify for nationals. And I'd like to say a big word of thanks for all of our sponsors, Jace Outdoors, Lethal Weapon Swim Jigs, and our biggest sponsor, Iowa Rods and Reels. They all really do a lot for us, and we really appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to get into the questions. Hope some of these make you laugh. I'm going to try to answer them as seriously as possible, but I don't know the questions, so I'm going to be kind of put on the spot with all these, so hope you enjoy. Okay, I am from Pinckneyville, Illinois, which is about 65 miles south of Greenville here. I actually don't live in the city of Pinckneyville. I live about 15 miles west of Pinckneyville, but I went to Pinckneyville Community High School, and I was a member of the bass fishing team there as well. My biggest bass of my life is I caught a 6-pounder at Kincaid last year in public water. I was throwing a frog and a big female largemouth. It demolished this frog. It was one of the best frog bites I've ever had, and that's the biggest fish that I've ever caught, public or private land. My favorite meal on the boat. This is a tough one because I eat all day. Like, I know guys, I fished against guys and fish with guys that they literally just drink water all day, and then they go and eat after the tournament and they feel terrible. And so I'm a grazer. That's what I've kind of been coined as. I'm the grazer. So probably hard-boiled eggs, because they just like fill you up, and I can boil a dozen of them, and me and my partner can share all day, and I get filled up. I also like Uncrustables, the PB&J sandwiches, just the pre-wrapped and no crust, and they're just really nice. I also have this tournament thing where I have to have Big League Chew in the boat, the shredded bubble gum, and so I guess I started that my sophomore year on accident. We did well at the state tournament my sophomore year of high school and ended up getting 2nd place, and we realized that I chewed Big League Chew the entire tournament. So now I'm like kind of in this predicament, like mental block. If I don't have Big League Chew, then I'm not going to fish well. So I have a few favorite meals and a few rituals that I have to follow through every now and then. Oh, you give me the pro question. I think that'd be fun. I like to promote business and brands and stuff, but they're the best fisherman in the world, and I'm probably not the best fisherman in the world. I know people tell me I sell myself short, but I don't. It'd be awesome. It'd be a dream to maybe get out of college and get a chance to fish with the elites or even the FLW tour. But I'm not good enough for that. I know I'm not. So I'm going to keep working, and if I get the opportunity, it'll be a blessing. It'll be a big blessing. All right, one day with any fisherman. I'm a big Brett Ayler guy. I really like how he fishes, and mentally strong and physically in shape all the time, and he's a pretty nice guy. I've met him before, and he was a really cool guy. And so if I could spend the day with anybody, it'd probably be him. You could learn. I feel like I could learn a lot, and he's from California, so you know I'm from Illinois, and that's unheard of for me to even know anybody from California. So yeah, one day in the boat with somebody, it'd definitely be Brent Ayler. Having a high school coach that is a very successful tournament angler is a little different than what I've heard from other kids saying, oh, you know, my coach fishes a lot, but doesn't really fish a lot of tournaments. With Duke, everywhere we went, there was somebody that knew him. I think he knew everybody. I mean, we went to state tournament twice, and every time we went, there was just somebody, and it was like there'd be turned into one guy, and then it'd be like three guys. Sure enough, we'd lose him. Where is Duke Jausel at? And we just lost him sometimes. There were so many people that he just knows everybody. You know, he fished FLW for a while, and he fishes the Costa Series now, just some local stuff, and usually he does fairly well. And he recently won the Costa Series event at Lake of the Ozarks. So he was sending me texts and Snapchats and was like, hey, you know, they're coming after me, and you know, the Lake of the Ozarks is notorious for having, you know, the same guy win all the time, and I think he was one of the first guys not from there in like 10 years to win a Costa Series event there. So it's a little different. It's kind of you know, like he teaches you kind of what the pros think. You know, he was a pro there for a little while, so he kind of knows what it feels like to be in with, you know, the big shots, and he taught us a lot about just straight up tournament angling and decision making, and so I feel like I'm pretty well rounded in that category of tournament bass fishing. He taught me quite a bit, and I look forward to carrying it into my collegiate angling. Alright, we're going to wrap this video up. I want to thank everybody for watching. We really want you to like our Facebook page, follow us on social media to see what we're up to, and hopefully we'll be making a little bit more videos and trying to keep people more updated as we want to gain more followers. I want to thank all the team sponsors, I want to thank all the coaches, and I want to thank this college for allowing us to have a great program here. And I also want to thank you know, everybody that's got all the anglers here to this day. And I'll have a lot of people behind me kind of cheering for me, and a lot of people that have done a lot for me to get me here, and I know that other guys have too. So I want to throw a big thanks to everybody watching again, and have a good one.